What is going on, all you beautiful idle babies? I'm not calling you a baby. I'm just saying you're like my children. But the reason we are making a video today, and the reason we have not made a video for a while, is we have been streaming, and the streams are very, 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 very fun. It gives me a chance to interact with you all personally, and I do very much love it. But we got to make some videos that are actually, shorter than 4 hours at some points. So what we're doing today is, this is an account that was given to me, and I need some advice from the self-proclaimed, or even, noted, Idle Heroes experts. What am I meaning by that? Well, this is what the account had on it when I got it. 2 Asmos that 100% don't necessarily need to be here, a Vesa which needs to die in a fire, and then a Valentino which could have stayed at 10 star, no problem. So here's my dilemma. My dilemma is, oh, Lord Bade's in the house. Thank you, Lord Bade, for gracing us with your presence. The main problem we're having here is we don't have any stones to We don't have any stones to regress any of these heroes. We got a bunch of this stuff, but no regression stones, or whatever they're called. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I know exactly how we can look it up. Come over here to the monthly package it is. Soul symbols. They are called soul symbols, which makes no sense. What? A soul symbol makes no sense. Daily packages, weekly, monthly, woohoo. Would you look at that? But, and it's a big but, this is going to be an account project, because there's a very good possibility that this could maybe, in the future, just maybe, be a giveaway. Now, I'm not going to promise anything, but if this can become an account that, let me rephrase my words here. Let me rethink my thoughts. If I get to a point where there is just 3 million accounts I'm trying to flip through daily, and I can't manage them all, we could give this one away. And this is a far cry better than our last giveaway, clearly. I mean, Garuda and Penny, not bad. Penny might need to go too, but for Sealand, we know she's necessary. But that's where the good news stops. There's plenty of 4-star light heroes, no light 3 stars, and none in the bag. So I need the self-proclaimed. Basically, words are tough. I need the Idle Heroes knowledgeable peoples that know the game, to help me out and think of ways we could make this account better. If you wouldn't mind just dropping your suggestions in the comments, I can look over them, maybe talk with them on stream. If you happen to be there, awesome, we can talk about it live. If not, I can look at some of the suggestions and we can talk about it on stream, and we can quote you. But this is what our bag looks like, or heroes. It's not looking, wrong button. It's not looking the best in the world, let's be honest. I mean, there's a bit too many 6 stars for my liking. And the enabled heroes are not the best in the world, except for maybe Garuda, who is great at this point in PvE and PvP. Now, after that, we need to show you the bag, which is not horrible. I mean, I've definitely seen worse, but there's not really a whole lot in here. The only thing we have going for us is we have some shards to open up when we need them. I know it's not a lot of shards, but we have some shards. And in Sealand, this is Brave Trial. Get out of here. In Sealand, our best, obviously, is going to be Fortress at 15. Penny's doing all that for us. Penny and the Valentino, I would say. We also have in the works, I believe it's a 9-star Unimax. One more copy makes 10. Yeah, there's one here. We have Emily, who needs to get leveled to Wade the straight up. Once again, we have Lord Bane gracing us with an appearance, and let's see, not a lot of summons, but you wouldn't really expect it to. This account sat idle for a long time, but not so long that the bond radio is inactive, so we can send our codes out, but no one's gonna send us codes, So here is what we are wanting to do. I know for the most part we definitely need to regress Vesa, giving us food and food and food. 3 10 stars, however many 9 stars, it'll be a good day. But also on top of that, we also could save Vesa for the time being, because she will stall out in Death Aspen Dungeon. She did it against Ada. She just stalled out. It got to the point where we couldn't go any further, and we just said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna leave it, because she was the last hero, and I was like, yeah, she's gonna die. She couldn't take out Ada, and Ada couldn't take her out because she kept healing herself. So what we could do is we could somehow, in time, because this will take forever, mainly to get the soul symbol stones, whatever. But we could amass 9 copies of Garuda, and just straight swap Vesa for Garuda, having a dual Garuda setup. Also, what we could do is, in that meantime, somehow, either using Brave Trial or like the new event, we have an Ada on buy. We could buy the Ada because we have a few of these stones, not a lot, but we have some of them. Maybe try and go for Ada copies and replace E5 Asmo with Ada. I'm just trying to think of ways we could do this as cheaply as possible, because even though there is a link in the description to support the channel via PayPal, it's not being used a lot, and I get that. But we need to, if this account is going to become anything worth talking about, anything worth actually using, it needs to get a complete overhaul. Pretty much from the ground up. Pretty much from Vesa up, because this is the eyesore. 2 Asmos, no one uses Asmo anymore, so at the very least we could use him for testing. But he's not really a PvP, and he's not really the best at PvE either. I just have him built for speed, because we can just dominate in lower levels of Brave Trial and the 3rd rung of Arena. But we could have him set up, and we can maybe do some testing with him. But maybe you guys could comment what kind of tests we could do, like what kind of damage he does by himself against somebody. I don't know. He skipped leg day though, that's for sure. He skipped leg day. Oof, boy, you got to get your legs going. You got to get your legs pumping. Ooh yeah. Don't skip leg day. Maybe skimp on horn day. I can't remember. What does he look like without his skin? I could have just done the little eyeball. Anyway. Yeah, that's much better. It doesn't change much, but it does look better. Of course, blue is my personal favorite color anyway, so having a blue Asmo, 2 of them in fact, is not the worst thing in the world. Valentino got his Christmassy skin on. We don't have any mage gear for him, but we do have gear on everybody else. Warrior gear, ranger, priest. No warrior on Garuda, so we need to give her some warrior gear from one of the Asmos. Doesn't really matter which one. But both Asmos have warrior gear, ranger, and priest gear. And for this to be in an account that was just given to me for free, there's not really too much I can complain about. The only thing I can complain about is how long it will take me to make this an account that is viable in PvP. Because it will take a lot of work, a lot of time. Because with this account from here on being run, free to play, it's going to be a lot of planning and not a lot of action. See, they even had a copy to make Asmo E4, but I guess it went idle at that point. But I will say that we got the Heartwatcher to 10-star because we had, oh goodness, why does everybody have to weed eat when oh no, they're cutting down a tree. Either way, there has to be noise outside whenever I'm doing a video. It just, that's my luck. Stream is a bit more understandable. You really can't help that. But when I set aside time to make a video, somebody has to go make noise outside. I just love it. But you guys, that is all we have time for today. I want to try and get a few more videos at least recorded, and maybe set up a stream for later on. I don't know, but that is all we have got time for today. I did want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the streams. I want to thank Hellboy for giving us an account, which we will show off later. So be looking for that. Ooh, look at that. We got some arena stuffs. You gotta like arena stuffs. And as always, I will catch all of you beautiful peoples, beautiful idlers, beautiful idle babies in the next video. Peace.